Good morning, everyone. We're going to do a pick a deck reading today. So, yeah, we're just going to get the energy open. You can pick your deck, and then we're going to go from there and see what your reading is, what the guides want to say to you. So the first deck is the Moon, the Blue Moon Tarot deck. The second deck is the Gypsy Oracle deck. The third deck is the Gold Tarot Sun deck. And the fourth deck is the Angel Oracle deck. So I'm going to open the energy and let you pick your decks, and then we're going to get started. Okay, here we go. All right, if you haven't picked your deck yet, please go ahead and do so. I'm going to get started with the Blue Moon Tarot deck and see what the guides are wanting to say with that one. And then we'll go from there. So my deck number one, you picked the Blue Moon Tarot deck. Let's see what they want to say to you today. All right, what do you want to say to the Blue Moon group number one today? All right. Oh, wow. Two beautiful cards. Okay. I'm here to put those up here, and then we're going to keep going for a minute. Okay. They want me to put these ones down, okay? And they want me to get the Spirit Messages cards, okay? All right, so I feel like, okay, so we'll talk about these cards for a second. Three of Cups is about joy, spontaneous get-togethers with friends, just big picture unity on the heart, spiritual, emotional level. So, and then 10 of Pentacles is, you know, arriving in the physical world, in the material world, getting your heart's desires, everything you've wanted. So, those are two beautiful, beautiful cards. So I feel like they're going to tell us something about how to get there. Okay, how to achieve this. If you're not already achieving it, maybe you are already achieving it. So, and maybe they want to tell us something about that. But if you're not already there, I feel like they're going to tell us how to get there. And look at that, receive. Yeah, that makes 100% sense. Receive. Okay. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. All right. So they want you to open up to receiving, because this is what they want to offer you. Okay, so if you're not receiving it already, they really want you to open up to receiving it. That's what they're saying. So they want you to focus on not just giving, but receiving. Okay? All right. Now we can go back to these cards for some guidance on opening up your receiving. Is it? Okay. It's within these cards. All right. We're going to use the Pentacle. I keep calling it a pentacle when I'm doing this. The pendulum, to tell us which cards they want us to pull from here. Okay, so I'm over here on, I'm over here. That's one, the first one. Okay, sorry, knocking you around. Okay, that's the second one. Okay, what about this card? No. This card is a no. This card is a no. That card is a no. And that card's a no. Okay, so it's those ones that were trying to come out, and these ones just stuck onto them. Okay. So what are the cards? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. I saw that card right away. And I knew that was, I think that was at the top. So I think it was this, and then a bunch that stuck. But anyways, these are the cards they wanted to bring out. So, yeah. So this is talking about, so this is the King of Wands and the Magician card. And we've talked about this before. So this is the Magician card. This means you can transform and transmute energy as the Magician. You can transform and transmute energy. But the clarification came the other day, and it's your energy that you transform and transmute. And when you transform and transmute your own energy, okay, that's when you raise your vibration. What it's basically doing is, you know, if there's things in the material world, maybe these challenges, okay, because this card represents challenges, it represents sometimes it's negotiations, sometimes it's legal battles, but challenges of some sort. Okay, so when you're facing challenges, if you raise your vibration, okay, be the Magician you are, be the King of Wands you are, and raise your vibration to transmute and transform your own energy. And that way, when you transmute and transform your own energy and raise it to the higher vibrations, your light and your energy to the highest vibrations that you can, you will attract things that align with your highest vibrations, and these challenges will become easier or simply disappear, or you know, you'll be successful, you'll win, quote unquote, these in these battles that you're having. So yeah, so they're saying whatever challenge you are facing in life, whatever it is that is potentially keeping you from achieving this place of joy and fulfillment on the material world, in the emotional, spiritual world, and on the material world, having this joyful life is what I'm seeing here. What they're telling you is, yeah, anything that you are, any challenge that you're facing, what you just need to do is transform and transmute your own energy, raise your own vibration, raise your own energy levels and vibration levels, and shine your light as bright as possible, and then you will attract success. You will attract, instead of challenges, you'll attract more success. Or if you have challenges, you will attract success within those challenges, okay? And that's, I think, you know, related to opening, how you open up to receiving, okay? You can open up to receiving by raising your vibrations, okay? By raising your energy and bright and light levels. And you do that, you can do that however you choose to do that. You can do that by doing Reiki, you can do that by doing meditation, you can do that by having a daily practice of gratitude, you can do that by, I hear gratitude, yeah, gratitude. They want you to have a daily practice of gratitude, okay? So just sometime during the day, reflect on what you're grateful for, and you know, express your gratefulness for whatever it might be. And that's going to raise your vibration, okay? And that's going to open you to receiving more of what you're grateful for, okay? And more of what you, more of this in your life. That's what they're saying. All right. Is there anything else that you want to say for pile number ones? Any other cards? Yeah, there's one more deck that they want me to use. Which one is it? Yeah, it's the Lumen deck. Let me see what this deck has to say. I tidied up, so I put all my decks away, so I have to get them out as they guide me to. All right. One more card for your message, and then we will keep going. All right. Here we go. All right. Surrender. There we go. Surrender to this process. Surrender to receiving. Surrender to this practice of gratitude and this wisdom that they're sharing with you today. Okay, just surrender to this process. The process of raising your vibration and opening your receiving. Okay? transforming and transmuting your energy by raising your vibration. However you do that, you'll find your way, and opening to receiving. Surrender. And surrender, oh yeah, and surrender all attachment to outcome. That's so important when you are wanting to receive, especially if you're wanting to manifest and receive, it's good to envision what you want. It's good to imagine what you want. It's good to voice what you want, but then let go of all attachment to all outcomes, because when you are attached to the outcome and feel the need to control the outcome and force the outcome to be exactly what you want it to be, A, that might not be in alignment with your highest self. B, you're limiting what they can give you. They can give you so much more than what you can even imagine, okay? So you need to release all attachment to outcomes so that they can give you what is in alignment with your highest self and what is way more than what you can even imagine. But rest assured, what they're trying to give you is this, okay? A joyful, beautiful, fulfilling life on the emotional, spiritual, and material realms. So that's what they want to give you, okay? That's what they showed us right away. So open yourself to receiving, raise your vibration, be grateful, surrender all attachment to the outcome, and receive. All right, that's what they have for you. You guys go have a great day now. All right, my deck number 2s, you guys chose the Gypsy Oracle cards. So let's see what they want to say to you with the Gypsy Oracle cards today. You've got to be patient with them. There we go. Soldier. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Soldier. This is weird, but what this tells me is it tells me that there's a grandmother or a great-grandmother or grandmother energy on the maternal side of your family connecting in here, and also the divine feminine. I know a soldier doesn't really depict that normally for people, but that's what this card says to me. And there's a reason for that. And this is how the spirit world communicates with us, through pictures that mean something to us, right? And triggers something for us. And that's what that card triggers for me, for a specific reason to me. But you don't have to worry about that. Okay? All right, so that's what they want to do. Okay. And then this one. Interesting. Okay. So they're speaking to you. This is, I think, okay, this, I believe, is, yeah. So that's divine mother energy that's speaking. But then they're bringing in the divine father energy, because this is a past father. Like this would be your grandfather or great-grandfather on your mother's side, or the divine masculine if you don't have a past loved one. So they're showing you both divine feminine and divine masculine energy, basically. Spirit feminine and spirit masculine energy is what they're showing me. And they're showing me this card, which is security. This is about security, stability. So they want to speak to you about that. That's what I'm hearing. They want to speak to you about that. Okay, is there another card in this deck? No, it's not this deck. Okay. What deck is it? Oh, it's the spirit message. Of course, it's spirit messages. They want to speak to you about something. Okay, here we go. Breathe. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It is the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana. which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. Okay, so now I can shuffle these cards again, and get one more. And then we'll know what the message is that they're trying to give us, I believe. Well, I think I already know the message, but there's another card to complete this side of it. I hear cut. Okay. We're going to cut this time. We do that sometimes when it's going to take too long to get the card out. Okay. Interesting. So what they're telling me is you are your worst enemy. With this card. This is the faux card. This is your worst enemy. They're telling you you're safe. You're secure. There's nothing to worry about. They've got you, okay? They've got you. This divine feminine, divine masculine energy, whether it's your great-grandmother and great-grandfather, whether it's this is on the maternal side, okay? Or whether it's your grandmother and grandfather on the maternal side. But if you don't have past loved ones that fit that, then it's ancestors that go back even further, and or just divine masculine, divine feminine energy. But they're saying they've got you, okay? They're saying they've got you. You are safe. You are secure. Just breathe, okay? Breathing is how you connect to the spirit world. It's how you connect to yourself. It's how you connect to the universe, okay? And the divine source. And so they're saying just breathe. They want you to take a breath and take a moment. You're your worst enemy because you forget to breathe, is what I'm hearing. You forget to breathe. You forget to connect. You forget to pause in the moment, and remember that you're safe, okay? That you're safe in your beingness. That's what I'm hearing. That's how I'm hearing it. So they want you to just breathe, okay? And then I have to take a deep breath now. Yeah, so breathing is super important for us in this work when we're doing spiritual work, but just in life, obviously, you know, it gives breath is life, and it's that connection, that bridge, as this card talks about. So when you're feeling stressed, when you're going to this place of being your worst enemy, negative talk, fearfulness, whatever it is that you're going to, breathe. Just breathe and remember that you're safe, you're secure, you're loved. You know, they've got you, okay? That's what they want you to know. And now I shuffle these cards, and there we go. Okay, get creative. So some of you might be, some of this stress you might be my creative pile. Some of this stress might come around, some of this worst enemy might come around being a perfectionist, okay? Being a perfectionist. And when you're creative, and most creatives tend to be perfectionistic around their creativity, and never feel it's good enough, never feel it's enough, right? So again, they're saying get creative, do it anyway, even if it's imperfect, even if it's not enough, it doesn't seem like it's enough, it is. And then just breathe, okay? Just breathe. Take a breath and look at what you've created, whether it's your life, whether it's, you know, a blanket, whatever it might be, I don't know. But just breathe, okay? When you get into that negative talk space, okay? That's what they're saying is the challenge for you. You are your worst enemy when it comes to, you know, talking yourself down, is what I'm hearing. And not talking yourself down like to calm down, talking yourself down, lowering your vibration by talking to yourself in a negative way, and not believing in yourself, or not believing and trusting in the universe. So they want you to breathe, just take a breath, be creative, get creative in your life and in your pursuits. And if you're an actual creative person, do it. Do whatever it is that you want to do, and you know, take pauses, take breaths. Remember that you are enough. Your creation is enough. And they're saying it again. Just breathe, okay? Breathe in and out. And that's yeah. If you have a problem to solve, get creative. Be creative. When you stop and breathe, you'll find the creative solution to that problem. They're telling me that as well. And they're saying it again, we've got you. We've got your back. We've got you. okay? There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to stress about. There's nothing to chastise yourself about, is what they're saying. There's nothing to blame yourself for, feel guilty for, any of that stuff. Whatever this negative speak you're doing to yourself is, they're saying just breathe. Just breathe. You are safe. You are secure. You are loved. You are, you're held by the universe. You're held by the Divine Mother and the Divine Father. Okay? That's what they're saying. You're supported. Yeah, you're supported. They support you. That's what they want to say. All right, that's your message, pile number 2. That's beautiful. I hope it helps with whatever you're doing right now in life, and I hope that you just breathe. Take that pause and breathe. All right, my pile number 3, my deck number 3, you chose the gold colored cards, which are the sun cards. So let's see what they want to say to you. We have to be patient until they spit it out. Because the first card's going to come out just like it's going to fly out. We're not going to cut the deck, I hear. So, and they just said, be patient, it's coming. Okay, there's 2 of them. Okay. So this tells me that your ship is coming in, okay? You've put in the work. You've done the work. You've learned how to use your own will, your free will, to create and manifest and will, what you want into existence and into your life. You've been practicing that. You've been doing that. You've been learning that, and you've been doing the work. And your ship is going to come in. You will be rewarded. And this tells me that you see that potential and you know that, but you still have doubts. So they're here to address those doubts that you have about that. Okay? That's what they want to do today. And there we go. Just fell right out. Be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Okay, yeah, you've been working so hard and you've achieved so much. But because you see that you have so much potential to achieve so much more, that's why you go into this place of doubt and self-doubt and etc. So they're saying be proud, okay? You need to be proud and celebrate all that you've achieved. See that you have achieved and all that you are and all that you will become, okay? They're telling you, it's every once in a while you need to stop and acknowledge that. You've achieved what you've achieved and be proud of it, okay? They want you to recognize it, be proud of it, so that you can build your confidence, because this is self-doubt here, right? This is doubt. So they want you to build your confidence by doing this. Be proud of what you've done, how far you've come, all of that. They're saying be proud of yourself. That's a beautiful, beautiful message from them. Let's see what else they want to say to you around this. Oh, look at that. This is what you're creating. This is what you're working toward. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is fulfillment on the material plane, having everything that your heart's desires in the material world. This is a card of arrival, a card of pure success, really. So be proud of everything you've achieved. You have all this success, and there's more to come for sure. Everything you are and everything you will become. They're telling you, recognize it, acknowledge it, be proud of yourself, okay? You've arrived, and that doesn't mean you're not going to build more and create more and attract more to you. This is about attracting what you want to yourself. You can do it. You can attract even more, right? So they want to get you past this self-doubt, and the key to that for you is being proud of what you've already done, what you've already achieved. Okay, what else do they want to say? Something else. Whoa, okay, well that one was clear. It jumped right out. Yeah, you are the High Priestess, okay? You have gotten in touch with your with your high priestess self, whether you're male or female. You've gotten in touch with high priestess self. You understand the connection between the spirit world and the physical world. You understand the polarity and the duality of the physical world, and you know how to balance it and how to create within it. They're telling you, and you know how to partner with yourself, your high spirit, your high self and spirit in the spirit world in order to create what you want on the physical world, which is why you're able to do this. They say have confidence in this. Your intuition is, your third eye is open, your intuition is open, you're connected to the receiving energy, to the divine feminine, to the moon energy. You know, you're connected. You're connected. You are wise. You are capable. You are so much, okay? And they're telling you, be proud of yourself, okay? Be proud of yourself. You're doing it, and you're going to do so much more, but you're already doing it, and you need to acknowledge that. That's what they want to tell you with this reading. Yeah. You've understood how to will what you want into your experience, into your physical world, and you're doing it, right? Okay, what do they want to say with this? My hair cut the deck. Oh, yeah, sacred sexuality. Okay, so this card talks to us about, you know, the physical world. It's really about the physical world, and you know, your ability to create within this physical world. So that goes along with all of this. So yeah, I'm here and go to the book for clarification. I've never gotten this card before, but what I'm hearing is it's talking about your ability to create in the physical world. So let's see, 66, first of all, that's a cool number. That's it's on page 66 that they want me to look at, and 66 is, you know, healing the self, loving the self, times 2, right? So it's a great number. Okay. Yeah, so this is about manifestation, as I mentioned. So it says here, our sexual self and sexual energy is such a layered and potent part of who we are. It can show us our wounds, it can provide healing, it can help us manifest, it can teach us boundaries, and can fuel and empower us. Sacred sexuality does not mean that your sexual presence or expression needs to look a certain way. It simply means that your sexuality is sacred as it is. It is a core part of your humanity, as well as your spiritual and universal self. This card asks that you examine your relationship to your sexual self. Is there anything that needs tending to? Is there anything that needs healing or releasing? Okay, so this tells me that, you know, you need to look at that. They want you to look at that because that's also part of this self-doubt, okay, and this trepidation that you have. So maybe there's some stuff that's gone on in the past for you that needs to be healed, needs to be cleared, needs to just be looked at in a different light from a new perspective. And they're also saying be proud of yourself no matter what has happened in the past, okay? And yeah, celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. So they're saying, you know, don't have shame or guilt or anything. If there's any shame or guilt or regret or anything in this area of your life, heal that and let it go, because that's what's holding you back. I'm hearing that's what's giving you this trepidation, this lack of confidence in some areas of your life, and they want you to have all the confidence in the world and be proud of yourself. Okay, that's what they're saying to you, my pal number 3, and that's a beautiful message. So yeah, anything that's happened here, look at it with fresh eyes, and know that, you know, as the card said, as the book said, you know, your sexuality is sacred just exactly as it is. So be proud and let go of any shame, guilt, blame, regret anything that you have around that. Okay, you're the high priestess, regardless of anything that's happened in that area. And also, this can help you manifest. So you need to unblock whatever's being blocked here. If there's something being blocked here with this trepidation and doubt and etc. card, unblock it, because that'll open you up to even more of this, this ability that you have to create and manifest in the physical world, your heart's desires and everything that you want. So yeah, and there was something else that was coming to me around this, but then it slipped away. So maybe it's not meant to come today, but yeah, that's a beautiful reading. It's a beautiful message. That's your key. Okay, be proud. Release anything in this area that's holding you back, giving you lack of confidence to move forward in any area of your life. Look at that, heal it, and let it go, because you're perfect exactly how you are. Regards. Oh, 66, that was the other thing. Remember I said it's self-love, self-healing, right? ×2. So that's what they're telling you. Focus on this area and apply the self-love and the self-healing, okay, ×2, as much as you want, actually. But, yeah, this will help you move forward. That's what they're saying. All right. That's your message. You guys go have a beautiful day. And I hope that made a lot of sense to you, and I hope that it resonated with you, and you act on that advice. All right, you go have a great day now. I'm going to move on to my fourth pile, which is the Angel Oracle deck. So pile number 4, let's see what they want to say to you. Okay, here we go. Support, look at that. That's such a beautiful card. Look at them supporting you. That's the spirit world. And it's all your ancestors and angels and, light beings from all different types of higher beings that are there to support you and help you, okay? It's gorgeous. I love that card. So this is a message to let you know how much they love you and support you. So we're going to use these cards next. Right here. Okay. Okay. Which one is it? You probably saw that one, but I'm going to turn them over so I can see which one it is. If it's both or if it's... Yeah, it's not this one. It's this one. Okay. So I know some of you might be getting frustrated because you're getting this one a lot, but they're saying study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. So they're supporting you and they're guiding you to study something. Now, this could be an online course, this could be a self-study, or it could be a formal study. You'll know, you'll hear what it is that you need to do at some point, okay? Whatever this is, it's going to bring you a deep, deep peace and a sense of serenity. Okay, so, yeah, whatever it is that you study. So, and then there's another card to come. And I know some of you have been getting this message over and over again about studying, and some of you are like, what is it I'm supposed to study? So focus. So they're not giving us any clues flat out with these two cards, but they're saying that it'll bring serenity to your life and it'll bring focus to your life, this studying. So, and they're going to support you in doing it. So if you don't know what it is yet that you're meant to study, just keep asking them. Keep asking them for signs and symbols and indicators that will help you figure it out. Okay. If there's something, if you can't figure it out, maybe there's something blocking and you need to figure out that first, what's blocking you from receiving this message. Okay, if you keep getting it and you're like, what on earth am I supposed to study? Ask for them to remove all blockages to you receiving the message about what it is you're meant to study if you don't know what it is yet. All right, they're there for you. They're there to support you in this, okay? That's what they're telling you. They're here to support you. in this. All right, surrender. Okay, so surrender to this message, okay? You need to surrender to this guidance. You need to surrender to this advice that they're giving you. You need to surrender to the idea that there's something that you need to study. Once you surrender to the idea that there's something that you need to study, it will come. Whatever it is, the guidance will come, okay? This is also third eye, very wide open, right? So I have a feeling it's around that. It's around opening your third eye. It's around learning how to surrender, learning how to bring this serenity into your life, learning how to focus. So it could be, I mean, there's so many things out there, right? So I'm not gonna say one thing or the other, but it is something that I think is going to open your third eye. So I think it's studying something in this more spiritual aspect of things. All right. I did hear I can shuffle these cards and see what they have to say. So we'll see if they give us any clues with these cards here. All right, cut the cards. So I'm cutting the cards. Okay. And okay, so for some of you, I hear there's going to be a couple cards. So for some of you, justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So some of you are going to be studying something around justice for others. Okay, justice in general. So whatever that might be. Okay. Some of you, environmentalists, you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So it might have to do with that. Maybe the justice might be for the environment, for the animals and nature. That could be what it is. Okay, studying something along those lines. Or it could be, you know, those two cards separate and individually, something that you're meant to study. Okay, and now I'm going to get another one. So there's, you know, there's more than one of you, obviously, so that's why we're getting a few of these cards. Okay. Light and love. Your purpose is to bring the divine healing light and love to this world. So some of you are going to study, like I said, this third eye, opening, raising your how to raise your vibration, that kind of thing, right? So that's what some of you are going to study. The next card is crystals. So yeah, over here, you guys are my you know, mystics, my people. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So some of you are going to be studying healing in some way, you know, a spiritual healing in some way. Some of you are going to be studying this justice in some way, this environmental, this aspect in some way. Some of you, this might be a combination of it. Okay, so whatever resonates with you, okay? Yeah, whatever resonates with you is what you need to go with, but surrender to this message that you need to do some studying around it. Okay, whatever it is, surrender to this message that you need to do some studying around it. And the reason you need to do some studying around it is because you're going to be speaking about it publicly. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. You're going to be doing some speaking about these things that you study and understand. So they want you to be prepared for that and be able to speak about it with confidence. Okay, that's why they're encouraging you to study it. And then the next card that came up is there's actually two, writing and teaching. So, you know, some of you are going to be speaking about it, some of you are going to be writing about it, some of you are going to be teaching it, some of you are going to be doing all three or a combination of either two, any of the two, right? So they want you to be prepared. That's what the studying is about. They want you to be prepared so that you can do these three things confidently about these subjects, okay? So where can I put these? How do I do these? Yeah, they go over here, right here. So writing, teaching, speaking. They want you to build your confidence by studying whatever it is you're interested in here with these cards. And then this is the last card that they were showing me on the bottom of the deck here. Talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. So like I said, ask them ask them what it is that, that is in alignment with your highest self, okay? So some of you, it's going to be in the healing world, right? This is about healing light, bringing healing light into the world. This is about bringing healing energy into the world, and maybe, some of you, it's specifically using crystals, or that might be the pathway that open the door to open it for you. And then some of you, it's justice and fairness and protection to others who need your help. This might be in combination with protecting the nature and animals, or some of you, it's these are separate and you're focused on justice in some way. Could be any way. There's so many avenues, and environmentalist could be on its own as well, as I mentioned. So take your pick, whatever it is you want to do. Some of you might be studying how to write even, that could be what you're doing. But regardless, talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. They're here to support you. They want you to study. They want you to bring this peace so that you can speak, write, teach, confidently. That's that serenity and focus that you need to be able to do that, and that's what studying brings. Okay, so that's their message for you. I hope it brings you some sort of guidance and clarity. I know it's not perfect because we often want people to say, hey, this is what you're supposed to do, this, and this, but you have free will, so you've got to use your own third eye and knowing and intuition, and surrender to this process of understanding it for yourself and knowing it for yourself, and that's when it will really resonate with you. Okay, so that's what they want to say. All right, you guys go have a fantastic day. Bye bye.